If you have been opening tab after tab on YouTube and LinkedIn trying to figure out how to crack data science, stop. Let's address the elephant in the room. Do you actually need a degree to land in data science job? Technically, no. Realistically, in India, a degree is still required. Right now in India, we have students from tier 3 colleges landing incredibly high paying tech roles because they build strong portfolios. And at the exact same time, we have graduates from top tier colleges struggling to clear interviews because they relied only on academics. The disconnect happens because they study the theory without understanding how the industry actually divides these roles. Before you take your first step, you need to understand the two distinct career paths: data analytics and data science. Data analytics focuses on past and present. You analyze historical data to figure out why revenue dropped last quarter or how users interact with the product today. It answers the question, what happened and why? Data science is focused on the future. This is where you build predictive models, design machines, learning algorithms, and automate decisions. Instead of just looking at past trends, you build the infrastructure to answer what happens next and how do we optimize for it. Both tracks are crucial, but they require slightly different skill sets. Today, we are focusing purely on technical breakdown of data science track. Skill 1 is Python. First up, Python, it's the absolute backbone of data science. But don't get lost in it. Follow these 3 quick steps. Build the foundation. Master variables, loops, functions, and dictionaries. Master the libraries. Learn NumPy and Pandas to handle data, Matplotlib to visualize it, and Scikit learn for machine learning. Execute the workflow. Learn to load raw data, clean it, analyze it, and present it. The golden rule here: learn by doing. Skip the 10-hour tutorial videos. Write code, break it, Google the errors, and fix it. That's how you actually grow. Skill 2 is SQL. Think of SQL like the language you use to communicate with the data. It's like the bread and butter in the data industry. In the real world, you can survive a few days without tweaking a model, but you won't survive a day without SQL. If you cannot talk to the database, you cannot do the job. Think of it like Python handles the analysis, ML handles the future, SQL unlocks the data. Now, this is what you should learn in SQL. Start with basics like select, where, order by, group by, and filtering data. Then moves into joins, subqueries, aggregate functions, STEs, and window functions. You should have your focus on joins, especially because real life company data is barely sorted inside one table. Usually, different types of company data like customers, subscriptions, orders, payments are scattered across multiple tables, and SQL will help you combine all of them together. Actively keep solving problems. Use platforms like LeetCode and HackersRank. Skill 3 is statistics. To make a computer spot trends, you need math. It's the entire foundation of data science. If the programming is the construction work, math is the blueprint. And this is exactly part where most of you start panicking. But honestly, most of you overestimate how much math you actually need. You should have an understanding of what averages actually tell you, why probability matters, what correlation means, why some trends are meaningful and some are random, and how models make decisions. Don't treat statistics like some scary subject. Treat it like a learning of how data behaves. Skill 4, exploratory data analysis. Now, this is where things finally start feeling real because up till now, you are mostly learning tools. But this is the stage where you actually start behaving like the data scientist. Go to Kaggle, download random datasets, and just start exploring. Take Netflix dataset, an IPL dataset, Spotify data, anything that genuinely interests you. Then ask questions like which movies got the highest ratings? Which IPL player performs best under pressure? Which songs are most skipped? Why are sales dropping in certain months? This process is called exploratory data analysis or EDA. Sounds very fancy, but honestly, it's mostly just you trying to understand what is data saying. You realize real world data is the complete mess. Missing values, duplicate rows, broken columns, weird formats, random data. Half of the job in data science is literally cleaning chaos before you can even do anything interesting. Skill 5 is machine learning. Here's a lot you beginners will immediately jump into: deep learning and neural networks. Mainly, it sounds fancy. Start simple. Learn linear regression, logistic regression, decision trees, random forests, clustering, and recommendation systems. And while learning these models, don't just focus on how to run the code. Actually ask, why are we using this model? When does it fail? What is overlifting? Why is accuracy sometimes misleading? How do we improve predictions? In 2026, companies care less about whether you memorize models' names, they care more about whether you understand how to solve problems. One more important thing: not getting used to AI tools in 2026 doesn't make any sense. Use ChatGPT, use Claude, GitHub, Copilot. You can also use them to understand difficult concepts, improve your projects, generate ideas, or even practice interview questions. The people who will do the best in future are not the people fighting AI. It is the people who know how to work with AI effectively. Skill 6 is the data lifecycle management. In the real world, nobody hands you a clean, isolated dataset. Companies hire people who can manage a project from raw data to final insight. That end-to-end management is highly sought after technical skill, and you can build it through portfolio projects. Don't overcomplicate your first attempt. Keep it simple. Run a Netflix analysis, build an IPL dashboard, or write a sales prediction script. Once you master the basics, scale the complexity. Build recommended systems, code fraud detection pipelines, work on sentiment analysis or an AI chatbot. But remember, a project isn't truly finished until it's public. Host it on GitHub. Document it on LinkedIn. Write short, clear breakdowns of your logic. If a recruiter can't click a link and see your code, the project practically doesn't exist. Visibility is everything. That's why structured learning and mentorship can genuinely help, especially when you have project guidance, interview preparation, feedback, accountability, and industry exposure. This is exactly why we built Win in Life Academy. We don't want you endlessly collecting useless certificates. Our entire focus is on deep practical learning and aggressive career preparation. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't just learning stuff, the goal is becoming completely employable. So, if I had to simplify your entire strategy in few lines, it's this: master the stack: Python, SQL, stats, and ML. Apply it to the real data. Build projects and use AI tools smartly. Stop memorizing algorithms. Start solving real business problems. Want more realistic career breakdowns? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.